up with it, crew? Boy, KG. Back up in this another video. What's good, man? I hope everybody been alright. I hope everybody been doing well. I hope everybody been chasing their motherfucking dreams, and if you ain't chasing them, what the you waiting on? Man, y'all, it's been a good hot minute. God damn, it's been a minute, y'all. But you know, your boy finally free again, man, and we're gonna try and do right this time, man. Cause this is the longest. I think this is my last and final check mark. So I'm gonna try not to get myself banned. You know what I'm saying? Because this here, that there. I ain't even finna bring it up. I ain't even finna discuss it, man. Those who know. Those who don't, then it's a reason behind everything, man. So yeah, I'm back free. You know what I'm saying? No incarceration type shit. Just face YouTube jail. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that's the only one I ain't been picking this camera up, man. And to be honest with you, that ain't the only reason. I'm gonna just say this right here and speak on this, and I'm gonna let it go after that. Just because, you know, you tune into the channel, everybody has boundaries. Everybody has space that is their peace of mind. You know what I'm saying? And it's not okay to just poof and pop up. You know what I'm saying? It ain't cool. I ain't gonna let nobody trick me off these streets, but at the end of the day, I do what I gotta do to protect me. You know what I'm saying? And it just happened, man. It wasn't cool at all. And sometimes happens to make you sit back and think or reevaluate a lot of shit. You know what I'm saying? So everything happened for a reason, man. It is what it is, man. As old people say, ain't no need in crying over spilled milk. It's already spilled, so you know you go about your business. But yeah, man, it ain't cool, man. It ain't cool, and y'all, I'm friendly to a certain degree, but I ain't friendly to a certain degree. You play certain games, you get certain prizes. And that's all I'm gonna speak on that right there. Again, if you play certain games, you get certain prizes. You know what I'm saying? And I ain't no prize giving nigga. I'm not him. I mean, I'm gonna give you the prize, alright. I'm gonna give you the prize. It ain't gonna be the prize you want. But it's just when certain boundaries are crossed, you have to sit back and reevaluate everything. You know what I'm saying? And in this time of me not being able to upload and all this, I had a whole lot of time to think. I had a whole lot of time to sit back and contemplate this and contemplate that and ask myself, do I really want to give up my peace of mind to pick up this camera? Part of me said no, and part of me said yes. Because when you put whatever you got going on this YouTube shit, then you pretty much open a free game. You know what I'm saying? Whatever, because you ain't putting your whole life out there, but you putting bits and pieces of it out there, and people will try to make a puzzle out of parts that don't even make sense or don't even match, and that don't sit well with me, man. Y'all, it's 2025. Only real dummies walk around here with a boatload of cash. Everything is over the interweb and online. Nobody, a real working man like me, and I'm quite sure a whole lot of more people, don't carry cash, man. It's a digital world. You can do everything with a credit card, debit card, or whatever kind of cards you got, and ain't got to walk around with cash. I might keep maybe $50 at best on me. 9 times out of 10, I ain't got shit on me. I don't carry cash. I carry credit cards and I carry debit cards. That's all I carry. You know, and I ain't got no money no way. I ain't got shit. Listen, I'm a working man. like everybody else. I just enjoy doing the YouTube shit. So just because I got little toys, guess what? It's called good credit. That's what it's called. It's called good credit. It don't call, oh, he got money. It's right here. 6, 7, 8 year process. It didn't happen overnight. Save up $100 here, $50 there, $100 here, $200 there. When I get this, I get that. When I get this, I get that. Run the credit card on this, run the credit card on that. This right here don't mean shit. Yeah, I got a nice little bag in it. I got a nice little bag in that. Ain't got no bag in that. Got a nice little bag in that. That don't mean shit, y'all. All this shit here come from working hard and good credit. It's all it come from, man. No more, no less. It called being able to save when you need to save, spend when you need to spend, and be patient. Because when it come, it come. Stop trying to hit a lick quick. Because it may cost you something you can't get back. And that's just being for real, man. These YNs they got life, man. They don't respect life at all, man. Like, real talk, they don't respect life at all. And don't get me wrong, I was one of them YNs back then before they even started calling them YNs. But as you get older and certain things happen in your life to where you wash your hands with that right there. Now, don't get me twisted. Don't get it misconstrued, man. I'm a cool ass cat. I really am. I can be a motherfucker best friend. I can be a nigga's worst nightmare. And that's just being for real. Just because you live or leave certain aspects of your life that you used to live, don't think that it's gone nowhere, because it's not. It's always there. You know how volcanoes set in hibernation for decades and years and all that right there? Same thing from a nigga like me. Been in hibernation. But don't get it wrong. When it erupt, it erupt. All I'm saying is, if something is threatening your peace of mind, your lifestyle, your being comfortable, let it go. And if push comes to shove, if it ever happen again, y'all, I promise you I won't pick this camera up again. I was living fine before this YouTube shit. Like, real talk, I was living just fine. Living just fine. So if it ever happened again, I'd never pick this camera up again. I promise you that. Out of sight, out of mind. You know what I'm saying? But I appreciate everybody who checked out on your boy, man. You know what I'm saying? Through IG, text message, you got my number, you got my number. I appreciate everybody who checked in on me, man. Did I miss it? Yeah, man, because this camera, y'all, and people, unless you do it, you won't understand. This camera is really like therapy to a whole lot of people. It really is. I told you, it's two things besides air and water that I think everybody needs. And it's just my point of view. There's somebody to talk to and somebody to listen, man. Like, real talk. And I know y'all ain't here in the flesh, but when I'm talking to this camera, it's like I'm talking to y'all. You know what I mean? So it's therapy to me. Like, real talk, it really is, man. And sometimes when you take that microphone away from somebody, man, you have to sit back and be like, damn, you know, you got people you can talk to. Don't get me twisted. I got people I fuck with. But sometimes the best advice come from total T strangers you ain't never met before, but you feel like you know them, if that makes sense. So yeah, man, don't, you know, I ain't gonna let them trick me out the streets, and I damn sure ain't gonna let them trick me out of my peace of mind. So yeah. Anyhow, that's enough of that right there, man. Sitting there watch the video, do me a favor, hit that like, share, subscribe, comment, click that bell, turn on all notifications, join the crew. What we on today, man? We on brown sugar. Y'all ain't drove my truck in probably 2 months, man. Maybe a month. I know it's been well over a month. I mean, I don't know if y'all can see the rain streaks on there. But yeah, it's been a long motherfucking time since I drove this son bitch here. Look at all, yeah, y'all can see. Also, we might be getting rid of this right here. I ain't 1,000% sure yet. I'm still in the air about it. But we may be getting rid of this right here, man. We may, the big boy Escalade it just served its purpose with me. I don't see the point in having this right here that I don't drive and this right here that I don't drive. I really been in the 300 more than I've been in anything, and that's just being free. You know, so I'm really thinking about getting rid of it, y'all. Like I said, I'm thinking about it at the moment. It ain't I ain't really made my mind up yet. Slept on it last night and woke up thinking about it this morning. It's just like, shit, you might want to go and pull that button on it. You know what I'm saying? Pull the trigger on it, man. But what we on today, what we on to motherfucking day. Of course, this right here is the 12-inch. Y'all see it. It ain't nothing but a motherfucking paperweight now. That's all it is, y'all. And Phoenix Automotive, y'all ought to be ashamed of y'allself. Like, real talk, y'all ought to be ashamed of y'allself, man. Y'all done sold me a piece of shit that first, the air conditioning controls stopped working. So you can't do a full reset on it unless you find a way to power it up outside the truck. Then you gotta hook it up to a computer. Then they want to charge you for a firmware update. And it's like, what the hell I'm paying for a firmware update for when I already bought the unit? The update should be free. But anyway, it's a long story behind it right there. So the AC unit controls stopped working. You know, everything touchscreen. It stopped working. So I called them. I did a reset on it that fixed the AC part. But when it fixed that, it messed something else up, because then all of a sudden, the whole screen itself, you can touch it, but it wouldn't do nothing. Like, literally, it wouldn't do shit. Nothing. So I called him like, hey, woo, told him to run down what's going on. Oh, that right there is going to be $129 and you got to do this right here. Okay, if I'm going to pay you $129, then y'all should be doing it for me. I shouldn't have to do nothing at all. Because I got internet in my truck. I got a little portable Wi-Fi unit. I got internet in my truck. I can download my email to that. But they was like, no, it can't be in the truck, woo. I'm just like, well, what's the difference in it being plugged into the truck with Wi-Fi and everything else versus being out of the truck, because you still got to find a way to power it up and everything else. So that right there was like confusing to me. I'm like, you know what? We ain't gonna even worry about it. So Phoenix Automotive, y'all shit is trash. Trash. For real. Fucking $700 paperweight. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. These businesses is they'll say you're hoping a dream, but leave you out here in the gutter. Always want money. Like, come on, man. That shit don't make no sense. Like, for real. So what we do, got to looking up this right here, looking up that right there, looking up this right here, looking up that right there. Come up with, I can put, bam, the Pioneer DMH W3000 NEX, right? So then, Pack Audio got on phone, and shout out to Crunchfield, man. Crunchfield came through in the clutch, because the factory radio is only limited at what you can do. So shout out to Crunchfield. Crunchfield came through in the clutch. We got the Radio Pro RPK4-CH4101. Y'all see it for 2003, 2019 Ram 1500 trucks with 8.4 display. Complete radio replacement kit, right? So this is what we finna put in this joker right here, man. This got what is this right here? It's got the auxiliary, and I'll show y'all where all this stuff right here go once I get to putting it in there. This right here is the one that go into the glove compartment where you still got your USB accessible stuff right there. Long USB drive, Alright, that's it. We got the, what is this right here? Alright, that's what goes to the radio That goes from here to here. This right here is my speaker terminal that I'm gonna wire this wires in to this right here. RCA's, my backup. This is the factory harness right here. This got everything I should need right there. And this right here is for my backup camera. Yeah. And this right here. Alright, this right here is my radio adapter, antenna adapter. It goes in there. This right here is the pack audio. This right here is the pack audio. So, quick train of thought, I went on, open it up, y'all. If you're using anything but an Alpine, but a Pioneer, you see those little white buttons? I got 3 of them down and 1 of them up, right? So a Pioneer, you got to have all 3 of those down / on, and the 4th one is off. JVC, I think number 1 has to be on, everything else off, and then certain other radios, but they give you all the instructions on which ones need to be up and which ones need to be off. Pioneer 1, 2, and 3 needs to be on, so we got those on already, right? So that's that. Then we have, of course, the head, the bezel itself. We got to take that one out, put some more stuff in, no big deal. We got the mount bracket that goes right there, and we have, what is this right here? Oh, okay, this is the chime speaker. Okay, this is what they was talking about. This is the chime, so you will still have, like you got factory chime in there. I gotta find somewhere to mount this right here, so it'll control my ding 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 when you leave your lights on and all of those stuff there, right? So go out here and show y'all what we got to do, because we got a little work, man. It really depends on how I feel like working today. It's nice and cool out here. Ain't too hot, ain't too cool. It's just right, to be honest with you. So what we got to do is we have to, because y'all know I got the SCAR 500 watt amp back there. I really don't want to cut into my factory harness. There's just something about that I don't like. So what I was thinking about doing with that is I can use the factory amp that came with the truck. And Pioneer has a built-in amp and EQ. So I could retain my factory amp without cutting into the harnesses and all that shit right there, and use the factory amp, and I think that'll give me what I want. Now, don't get it twisted. If I don't get the sound I'm looking for, since everything is already ran, all I gotta do is just tie everything in, cut the harness, wire it up, no big old deal there. Maybe 30 minutes worth of work. So I would rather go with the first stage without having to cut into my factory harness versus cutting into it. So that's where we got to go to. I got to go through and remove all the door panels, remove the bezel, convert all my door speakers back to factory, and then everything else is pretty much plug and play, besides wiring it up, the harness in the pack to the harness on the radio, if that makes sense. So yeah, we finna go ahead and start on that right there, man. Again, man, I miss y'all, man. I'm glad to be back, man. I ain't gonna let these jokers trick me off the streets, just like I ain't gonna let them trick me off motherfucking YouTube. So yeah, when we make progress, I'll turn y'all back on. Alright, crew. So y'all know I like to bring y'all important steps as far as if somebody decide to get this right here, whatever the case may be, right? So this right here is the factory harness, the factory AC controls and all that stuff right there. You're gonna have to remove this right here from the center thing, right? So it's all these screws right along here, right along here, right along here. You have to remove those, and then that slides right out, and then you just install the new one and put them back in sequence. Doesn't make a difference. The only thing I suggest is that you use a screwdriver, so you won't over tighten them, torque them too much and break it. Because again, it ain't number plastic, y'all. It ain't number plastic. And once you get done, there's how it's gonna look with the new bezel in there. You know, it's got the LCD screen for your AC controls and all that stuff right there. Do AC controls. Actually feel pretty good, y'all. It don't feel cheap because it wasn't cheap. I can tell you that. It wasn't cheap by no means. So yeah, make sure you do that right there. It's real easy. Probably 12 to 16 screws. 2 up here, and I think it's like 6 down each side, maybe 3 or 4 down here, and then like 6 of them up on this side. So it's quite a few of them. But once you do, it just slides right out, slides the new one in, re-put your screws back in, and that's it. So yeah, we got that part there out the way. So we're gonna continue on. Now I think I'm gonna go out here and come out here and go ahead and pop one of the doors off to see how I got everything. I hope I don't have to take all 4 of the doors out. I really do. But if I do, it's 5 minutes per door. It really easy as hell to take them off. Also, I forgot that I got these jokers. They've been sitting back here in the cutlass for I don't know how long. We got these Scar tweeters, 1 inch. 1 inch, what this called? And I'm finna tear the motherfuckers up. 1 inch neodymium tweeters, whatever the hell that means. Okay. I guess these right here is your filters. Hold on here, y'all. We might be on something here. I ain't even look at them, y'all, for real. Man, they I might need to find somewhere to try and put these jokers in. Hold on, y'all. Let's go out here and take a look at the damn Ram. See what we can put these jokers in at. Bada book, bada bing. Bada book, bada bing. I really don't see nowhere that I might can put them at. I could put them. No, I don't think they'll go right there. Where y'all think they can go with, crew? I ain't got a whole lot of. I could try to mount some in right along there to see how they might fit right there. But I have to have a Dremel or something to cut out the hole. I gotta see what's behind. Or hold on, y'all. Hold on. Let me see something. Hold on, crew. We might be on to something here. What y'all think about right there? I think that might be alright, y'all. I think that might be okay. The only thing I'm worried about is if it's gonna affect my defrost here, which I don't think it will, because these, oh shit, they unscrew. Oh, okay. This is something we gonna look into, crew. We gonna look into that right there. Cause if I can put these jokers right here, that'll be fire as hell. Like real talk, that'll be. And y'all, I swear I ain't even look at that. You see how the metal shave? I mean, it ain't the same thing, but it's dead on, y'all. I think we might be on to something, crew. I think we might be on to something. I gotta let me pull some shit apart, and I'm gonna turn y'all back on in a minute. Alright, crew. Back with y'all, man. We finally got in here. I could have recorded it, but I really ain't got nowhere to. Well, you know what? I just thought about it. I could have set my damn camera right there and did a time lapse on it. But it wasn't that bad, man. It was alright. Now y'all can see. Just in case anybody got a Ram 1500, they want to put an aftermarket. See, I got the Pioneer 6.8, but I'm gonna order me a new deck. I'm gonna get me a 7-inch. It'll take up pretty much all this right here. I really don't like the controls on this. Plus, I can't use my freaking remote control to go with it. So that right there is a bummer to me, for real. So we'll give it show y'all what it looked like. You got your audio, all your displays right here. LCD screen. Swipe it over. It show pretty much. Show them speed. I don't know what. I guess that right there if you on the track or something. But yeah, it's vehicle information. It's got the camera on. Doors and locks, engine options. It's got all kind of on here. For real, all kind of stuff. AC controls. You can change up everything on the touch screen. You can also program these buttons right here to whatever you want it to control. So, but yeah, it's alright. Tire pressure sensor and all that. So, but yeah, it's alright, man. And I would say the only thing I don't like about it, and I don't know why I did it, was my controls. When I hooked it up, my up and down volume was over here. That's where it's always been. But I don't know if it's with the system itself, the pack system, or what. But now my up and down is over here on this side over here. Crazy. Don't give me the line. I don't know. I know everything hooked up right. So tried to do a little research on it, but it didn't really show me too much of nothing. Also, we went ahead and put the Scar tweets in here. Yeah, I could say I did my thing on them. They look like they factory. Also got it over there on the other door. Look like they belong there. I like it because it play off the chrome around the vents and all that. Not the same shine, but y'all get the point. They look like they came factory in here. See what I'm saying? That's how they look now. I think it look alright. Straight up. Y'all drop down in the comments, tell me what y'all think about it. For real. Now, as far as everything else, it's night and day from that from a 12-inch. Look-wise, I like the 12-inch better. Functionality, sound, controls, and everything else, I like the Pioneer better because it's a whole lot better. But I'm eventually order me one where I can use my remote control. Even though I got the steering wheel control, I really don't like that right there. I'd rather use my remote control. So, is it that pressing? Nah, it ain't. Because they high as hell. Like, no cap, they high as shit. So, it ain't gonna be nothing that's gonna happen today, tomorrow, or nothing like that right there. I get it when I get it. But anyhow, if you made this far in the video, man, do me a favor, hit that like, share, subscribe, comment, click that bell, turn on all notifications, join the crew. Would like to give y'all a demo of it, but y'all know the copyright and all that shit like that right there. Then, because now, some copyright, they just don't let you get paid for it, which I don't get paid for it no way. But some songs, they actually restrict the video altogether, or you can't even play the video. So I ain't trying to go through all that bullshit like that right there. Maybe one day I'll be able to take it to my little secret spot and give y'all a demo, because it sound good as hell, y'all. I ain't gonna lie to you, it sound good. So, but anyhow, man, I'm gonna go ahead and end this video right here, man. This your boy KG, checking out with a nuttin'. I'm out, man.